On a more somber note, I wanted to do this video out of respect for the men, and I assume some women, who paid with their lives in the course of tank warfare. This video is done to remind us all of the horrors of war and what it must have been like to spend your last moments on Earth in a steel coffin. Thank you for watching. By the end of World War II, the US had lost thousands of tank crewmen. Killed, burned, trapped, crushed, or simply erased in the chaos inside armored steel. Army records put U.S. armored branch deaths around 3,800 killed in action, with thousands more wounded. These weren't just statistics. Each was a person trapped inside a metal machine that was both weapon and potential coffin. Most people know the Sherman tank as this plucky underdog. Fast, reliable, mass-produced like toasters you could ship across oceans. But that story hides a brutal truth. When you send lighter tanks against heavier ones, tank crews pay the real price. Tankers rarely died in epic tank battles. Instead, they fell to hidden anti-tank guns, landmines, artillery, mechanical failures, and fire. An 88mm gun could wipe out a crew in seconds, waiting patiently in a barnyard to strike at a tank's weak armor. Many crews never even saw who killed them. Mines were silent killers. One explosion could lift a tank's front, obliterate the driver and assistant, and turn the vehicle into a metal oven. Stuck hatches and stunned crews meant death sentences. After-action reports told grim stories. Crews of 5 reduced to 2, or 1, or none. Artillery was another killer. A near miss could spray fragments through vision slits, sending crews into darkness before they understood what happened. Tanks were tempting targets, often destroyed not in dramatic explosions, but under collapsing trees or from high-speed shell impacts. Fire was the most terrifying enemy. It spread silently, fuel leaking, ammunition cooking off, hydraulic lines rupturing. Crews would frantically push each other toward hatches, climb over wounded teammates, desperate to escape. Most tank crews' deaths happened after the initial hit, during that desperate escape. When facing German heavy tanks like Tigers, the odds became even worse. A Tiger could kill a Sherman at ranges where American tanks were basically useless. Survival came down to who fired first. Death wasn't always dramatic. Some crews died from a thrown track, a commander standing too high, or a tank rolling into a ditch. But each lost tank meant 4 or 5 names quietly added to a list. Entire crews who lived, joked, and died together in inches of shared space. By 1945, surviving tankers carried this weight. Some felt lucky, some felt guilty. All understood that inside a tank, survival balanced on skill, discipline, and pure chance. These weren't faceless numbers. They were crews, fighting, sweating, laughing, and dying inside steel machines that offered both protection and mortal risk in the same breath.